Hey everyone, my name's Ash. I suffer from a number of autoimmune inflammatory conditions that have plagued me for most of my life. So I understand that it's really difficult finding out what does work and what doesn't. I'm looking to experiment on myself to try different treatments, supplements, diets, which I will hopefully back up with blood tests and other testing methods so I can see what actually works. Hopefully that will give me some insight, and the main goal is to basically live pain-free. I would like to start by telling you a little bit about myself and my story so far. I'm 32 years old, and when I was about 6 years old, I developed insomnia. And then at about 15 years old, I also developed IBS and psoriasis. I was treated with a whole host of different medications, including steroids and proton pump inhibitors. Throughout my teens and 20s, I lived a pretty unhealthy lifestyle. I drank excessively, I ate large amounts of sugar, processed foods. My weight fluctuated a lot, although I was generally just overweight, to be honest. In my late 20s, I decided to change that, and I started getting interested in biohacking and longevity and general fitness. So I made a lot of lifestyle changes. I cut down on drinking, and I started to take supplements and adjust my diet, cutting out a lot of processed foods. Whilst getting healthy, I started training different martial arts and got pretty obsessed with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. At one time training, I picked up a skin infection, and I went to the doctors where they misprescribed me steroids because they did not believe that the skin infection I had was not psoriasis. The steroids made the skin infection go wild, which resulted in me getting an abscess and getting pretty sick. It took 3 bouts of antibiotics to actually get rid of the infection, and by the time it was gone, I was pretty weak. About 2 weeks later, I had severe pain in my foot, and I was not sure what it was, so I waited, thought I would ride it out. Maybe it was a broke or a fracture. So the next day I went to the emergency room because it was just unbearable, and the doctors told me that I had gout. I was absolutely shocked because, in my opinion, or my experience, or what I thought, gout was for people who were fat, people who smoked heavily, people who drank, people who were generally unhealthy and old. So it took me by complete surprise. I also started to feel around the same time that I developed gout very, very painful joints in my fingers, in my toes, in my knees, in my elbows, all over. This was exacerbated when I had heavy immune load, so when my girlfriend or friends had the flu or colds, I would really feel severe joint pain. The pain comes and goes, so I have some days and some weeks where it's minimal, and then other periods where it's completely chronic and it's every day. I decided to get an MRI done on my knee because I was having a lot of problems walking, and last month the results showed that I have a 2 centimeter hole in my kneecap of my cartilage. I took it pretty hard, to be honest, and it affected me a lot, just like living with this pain every single day. And I'm sure for anyone else who suffers from chronic pain, you know how much of a toll it takes on you. That being said, I have planned for so long to make a video and to start documenting my journey. I'm in a position where I can afford to pay for new treatments, for supplements, for different things, and to really test what happens. I've got good links for testing my blood. I'm in a good position to really take this head on, and I genuinely hope that I can get some insights which can help other people also. And maybe not only I can live pain-free, but you can live pain-free too. I hope you enjoyed the video, and sorry if I waffled on a bit. The first actual video that I'll be making will be testing uric acid monitors. So I'll be making this in the next couple of days. Thank you so much. Subscribe down below and hit the like button. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Thank you.